All right, so before we get out into the meat of the matter, right, these are just some important points here. So we have the arterial supply to the brain, right, and it occurs by two systems. We have the anteriorly, we have the internal carotid artery, which is supply a good portion of the brain, right? And posteriorly, we will have what you call the vertebrobascular system, right? So we will look into all of this as we progress. So essentially, I'm just gonna draw a kind of crappy looking brain. So basically, you have anteriorly, right, and posteriorly, yeah. So if you just divide it into there, right? So the internal carotid's gonna be like coming in up here, and then the vertebrobascular system is gonna be up here, right? And then these two systems will communicate with each other around this region, right? And join one another. So it's like two links join each other, right? And this will be joined together by the circle of Willis. Its branches of two main types. We have two types of branches. We have superficial, right, also called cortical, and then we have deep, also called ganglionic, right? So essentially, in terms of the superficial, say the internal carotid is coming up here, right? And then it's gonna say it gives out some branches like that. Jeez, I should change the ink. Okay. So picture those are branches there, right? Then you're gonna have additional branches which come out along the periphery like such, right? So the superficial one would be, for example, this one, and the deep or the ganglionic would be like these ones, right? And the reason why they call it like ganglionic is because you're gonna be supplying stuff inside here. See, this point here would have been the cervical region, right? And you can see its entry into the skull, right? At this point here, right? And I try to zoom in a bit. I think I will zoom in more, yes. And you can see how it crosses over foramen lacerum, right? Not through it. And this will be the posterior lateral portion of foramen lacerum. And you see it's completing this circle here. And then it runs up, right, into the cavernous sinus. So this is the cavernous portion here, right? Okay, what am I doing? Yeah, then that's it for the video, right? So let me see if I could go back to part here. Okay, so let's just rewatch this again, right? So you can get a good idea, right? So you can see it goes up through, right, and it curves around, right, and then gives off its branches up there, essentially. Okay, so this is what I meant by the relation between the carotid canal and the opening of the and the foramen lacerum here, right? This portion here. Okay, and you can see there's the infundibulum here and the pituitary gland sitting here. And the cavernous sinus is going to flank at the side of the pituitary. Alright, so that was a good depiction for everyone understand? This concludes the lecture on blood supply to the brain, and I thank you very much for your participation and attendance.